The next stage of this plan is to analyze the paper, and this is the most scientific way of preparation as well, is to first figure out what is missing in your preparation. See, most of the times you are preparing having a hypothesis into place that you never validate that what is actually wrong with your preparation and why are you not getting marks. Now, I do not want to have any kind of hypothesis. What I want is basically pure data. So you sit with your paper and analyze from question to question that which question you weren't able to solve because of what reason. So for example, in question 1 there was a topic from units and dimensions, and that you haven't prepared really well. Because of that you were not able to solve that question. There was another question in chemistry, it was from organic, and there is a reaction that you don't remember. And then there is a question in mathematics, that is because you have not done enough practice. So now your idea should be to figure out those areas. By areas I do not mean topic, it could be a subtopic in a chapter. So for example, the question of mathematics was based on location of fruits. So instead of writing or noting down quadratic equation, you should note the topic as location of fruits. Now make one list that will contain all the revision topics, make another list that will contain all the practice oriented topics, and make the third list that will contain all those topics that you revise to prepare once more. And again, mind it, do not write topics into this, write subtopics in a chapter into this list. So what we are trying to do is, even if we do not know a chapter, let us say, we know few areas in that chapter that will actually be asked in the JEE exam. And probably there is a whole chapter that I do not remember, but I remember those areas that will be actually important in JEE exam. So what we are doing is, we are doing selective preparation, and because of that selective preparation, we are able to cover whole of the topic, but in due course of time, based on the priority and the weightage of them in the exam. So if you are able to first analyze and understand how to make these three lists, and by the half of the day we have figured out that what is wrong with my preparation and what should I ideally prepare in order to get marks. I am going to actually prepare this list. So my priority order should be, I should start with the revision list first, because these are the low hanging fruits. If you just know the formula or know the content or the fact, you will be able to get the question right. So start with this list and then move towards the next list, that is the practice list, because again here some more effort would be required, but still it can be mastered in less amount of time. And then the third priority, you should keep the new content list. The reason is that this list will take time in preparation. It is not going to come that easily, in the sense that you will have to do the cycle of preparation, practice and testing individually in these topics in order to gain confidence, and that is going to take time. So probably these 4 marks are most difficult to achieve compared to a revision wala for plus 4 marks. So your idea should be to focus on the revision plus 4 marks, because that is going to give you maximum output in terms of result. So once you have figured out this list, idea is you start preparing them. So whatever time is left in your day, you start preparing those lists. Idea is not to finish off this list, because every day you are writing new tests and new areas are coming up. This list will never be finished. But if you are just able to figure out few areas in which if you write next paper you are going to score plus 4 marks, your work is done. Because if I keep adding plus 4 marks on a daily basis, in 30 days I can add 120 marks, in 20 days I can add 80 marks, in 10 days I can add 40 marks, which will have tremendous impact on the kind of ranks you will be getting in actual JEE exam.